Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He slings this one deep down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Gators have first and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
You guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Move the sticks for a 1st down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the single back. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Aiming for the end zone. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The Volunteers are in the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's Brazel. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Selden. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing second and goal. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Powers through. Running past the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Look at this. He'll go deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll stroll into the end zone. Long return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But why I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Keeping it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vols. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air.
He doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll test the right side here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Vols will have to kick it away. Zahn looking for a solid punt here. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Forced down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps, and they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Lewis. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. And Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They get the second half started with their running play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it to the left. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. The ball's hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's Barnett. And they hit him just as he releases the ball.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get the fourth down. You got the lead by a couple of possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
The Vols bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Gators. Still plenty of life left. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Getting set. It's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers. Just ran away from the defense. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Florida offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
To throw, it's Lagway. Escapes the sack. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Looks like a player is down. Last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Trying to find room. It's Selden. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a run to the left. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. In the red area, it's Selden. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. To throw, it's Barnett. Bringing pressure. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. The Gators offense retakes the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss play to the outside. Trucks through the defender.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. Where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Throws to the tight end. Pass not complete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. And the Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays.
And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it.